Yeah, I think that's it for this particular area.
Onwards and backwards.
Yeah, let me just look beyond in here. Just
Go
in
around to the
case.
right here, just for a second. It looks like there's something here.
That's interesting.
Keep going a bit longer.
Yeah, there's more camps down here. Those are more lamps sitting out that way.
Some kind of improvised workshop.
Oh, this is the workshop then. Oh.
This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking.
This is
You
from
made
Harry.
it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the
Reveal
this morning. I didn't expect to wake you all up with the noise from that awful organ. The good news is the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. Bad news is the temple is on the mountaintop, so I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple is the answer I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island to go home. Thank you all for sticking with me. Harry.
Okay, so he was able to use the organ. Yep. A bunch of stuff.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Frank, we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop. We'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon. What do you do you think we could do that?
So do they make a musical device?
Yeah, just to put out the right frequency.
What kind of machine were you building? What kind of machine were you building?
Sorry. Tables, sheet metal, yeah. Piece of something.
A blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot. Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing, please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we do have more lights over there.
These just seem to be spares.
There's the ocean again. Yeah, just more chunks of... Oh, look at that staircase. Maybe
It crumbled.
that broke off. All right. So the thing is, we have two paths. We have this path, and we have the previous
This
path.
one seems to extend. Go back to the other one for a second.
Yeah.
And if the other one extends, then you turn right back around.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Yeah, we always have to be wary in these games where there's... I don't necessarily want to say the point of no return, but usually when there are two paths, one of them leads to a dead end that forces you to backtrack to the other one, and if you don't choose the correct one, you might end up missing a portion of the game.
Remember, you've got a power box to go flip
Yeah,
on.
these lights aren't on. I'll have to go... What is... Oh, that's another light. Where was the box? Was it here? Yes.
Well, probably worked.
Here we go. I think it actually pointed the camera in that direction so that you knew precisely what it was lighting up. More sheet metal, a platform, and some final tents. Maybe this was Harry's? We'll have to see. Crumpled piece of paper.
That son of a... The witch stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they held me back, or I would have plugged that nutcase like the rabbit dog that... Jesus, what am I saying?
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Tide levels.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
It's floating above
The rock
one of those
plate,
central
yeah.
discs, yeah.
What kind of doodad is this?
Oh, I wonder if we have to play everything in the right order.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
Whoa, look at that hand.
That's a creepy hand.
What is it holding? An emblem?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like the star emblem.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
South Pacific Expeditions. Megalithic basalt stones. Yep. Oh, are these the notes?
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Does it just slowly start to ascend? Because these ones have diamonds that look like 1, 2, 3, 4. But the question is, what's 5, 6, and 7? The thing is, it looks like it goes right before it goes vertical. So I'm almost thinking that 5 might be this one, then 6, then 7, where they all point to the middle.
No. It is definitely 1, 2, 3. So 1 up, 2, 3 down, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Really?
Yeah, because otherwise, by your logic, you would go starting at the bottom.
But see, these two are side by side. So that could be side by side. These ones go vertically, that goes vertically.
Yeah, but
if you do multiples, like 2 to 4.
I think it's also the size, because the first 4 have the little diamond shapes. The next 2 have triangles, and then the next one has more triangles.
Yes,
see
but
what I mean?
it's 4 triangles all pointing in.
Yeah.
Well, we can try that pattern. I don't know if she wrote it down. Yes, she did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless, look at the numbers. Okay.
Check what she wrote in the journal. There you go.
She did write them all in the journal.
So go hit every key.
Oh, actually, look at this. 262, 3. So that's the first note.
Yeah.
349 is this note.
Yeah.
415 is this note. So it's like da da da. Okay. Let me look at that again. That note,
Second
then
black key.
that black key.
So 1, 4, and then middle. Yep.
Da da da.
I think you gotta enable something else elsewhere.
Okay. Maybe that's just what we'll have to play.
Yeah.
Whenever we find the organ. Da da da. Okay. Let's go back. Oh wait. This device too.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Oh, look at that. Tide level measurements. Oh. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks like 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It just loops.
Uh-huh.
Well, turn it back on. Go the other direction. Go to the right.
Okay. Wait. Oh, and each of these have a symbol for different tides. See? So maybe we have to play things in a specific order in order to get the different tides down?
Maybe. She hasn't written this down yet, though. Keep going.
Well, I think it depletes.
I don't know.
Oh! Is that supposed to be Cassandra?
Her standing in black ooze, though.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh! Turns into a fish person. Look at that.
Well, that cartoon was Unexpected and inexplicable.
Can you go back to the illustration of the lady?
Sure.
Because is that supposed to be Ward or us?
It almost looks like Norah.
Yeah, it's Norah.
She has gloves. Her hair looks similar, but then again, both of them had a bob. Yep. So I'm wondering, do we need to copy these notes down? Really?
Thus far, this game has made no expectation of it. So I wouldn't worry about it.
It's just interesting that it's showing the difference between each of the tide levels. Actually, what is the difference? 4, 5. Yeah, you see it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but if you notice, each of the levels has, because this one is 4, 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, sorry. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the middle is exactly the same as the order. Ah. The person, like the puzzle game player in me wants to copy all that down. But so far this game has... Oh, look at that. What's up with the different new moon,
Captain
full
Hodgson
moon?
told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon.
Oh, does this take into account the tides as well? You know?
Mm-hmm.
See? November. The new moon was the 7th. The full moon is
21st.
the 21st. What day is today for our character?
Check the log. November 7th, so new moon.
Yeah, November 6th. Yeah, so tomorrow is going to be the new moon.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Section C, basalt structure, huge stone pipe organ. Waves push the air through the carved stone tubes.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
I've been studying the structure for the last few days. The tones it emits change consistently with the tides.
Interesting. Then I almost wonder if this is what this is saying is depending on what the tides are at, that the pitches will change. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
That in order to play the organ at particular tides, you're going to have to change the notes around. So this is what the equivalent notes are below. So our dun 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 might not be the same. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Well, you got a notepad next to you if you really want to write it down. You should probably cycle the recording when you do, though.
I think the problem is, though, we know the Hertz numbers. We know the 3 that work. I suppose the question is, what tide will we find ourselves at? High tide or low tide, or somewhere in between.
And that's why I'm saying maybe it doesn't matter.
Or maybe we have to find it first, and then we'll know which one to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or we write them all down and...
Yeah, she writes so much else down, but she didn't write that down for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that, a harpoon.
Yeah, it's on the front of the boat.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
That doesn't look right. How is that floating in the air?
pretty sure it's just modeling issues.
This goes up a ways. Ooh, what's that? I thought I heard something.
It's
Like some-
curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
Oh, that's the organ, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
With the 3 floating stones on top?
Yep.
What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
Well then, that looks to be the extent of this cavern. Then I suppose we'll have to continue over to the path where the
Yep.
wood bridges had been.
Yep.
Yeah, part of me wants to know what the tides will be, because the new moon, yeah, would it be the low tide or the high tide?
Well, that doesn't... High and low tide is a cycle of, like, during the day. It's influenced
No.
by
There are
the
also
moon.
tides connected to the moon.
Yeah.
Because I think the moon's gravitational pull actually does increase or decrease water levels on the planet.
I just don't think it'll matter.
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
What's up here?
Turn left. Oh, that's just the water.
Yeah, it's the water. and
Wait.
But
Is this the
something-
organ? Like,
this
look up, Shell. More?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah, that
interesting. Yeah, it looks like it could be the organ. Ah, well, we have to walk through there first. But let's see what we have here. Maybe this is a door we have to have open.
Yeah.
That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
Have to put the right key or combination in. Nah, all the candles are extinguished.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either.
Because it was made by fish.
This feels ominous.
Yep, music heralded that.
Well, it's another one of these creepy hatches.
Or is the moon shining into that? Where is the moon? Or what else? What's creating that light? Oh. Oh, it's the 2 button. Look at that. Oh, is this because an organ is a pipe organ?
Mm-hmm.
So you actually have to let the air out. Wait. But we didn't need this note for this
Yeah,
particular thing. So I think we want to keep it closed. Or wait, no. Well, yeah, I think with pipe organs, it's like a flute. The sound that is produced is when you have something left open. Or, there's 2 potential. Yeah, this is the last note. It's left open. Wait a minute. Then do I even need to change it? Do they already have the right combination in place? Also,
This just brings back to the...
no, there's another.
yeah.
This is for the 4. We need this one. So that's weird. It's open again. As far as I can tell, everything is in its proper place unless we need to switch them the opposite way. Oh, that's probably we press that button and it makes the notes. Let's see what this says. Oh, open
Must be
and closed.
instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Tuning the organ by opening and closing the right tubes. Yes. Okay. We don't need this one. So this one can remain closed.
Mm-hmm.
How about this one? Oh no, this one we don't need.
Mm-hmm.
That one should be closed. How about you? No. That one should remain closed. Oh, but look at the water level. This is what we
Those
need.
symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Ah, this is the clue that we needed. So the
So
tuning is
check what she just wrote first.
the tuning is going to be completely off. Yeah, so the sea level is
so before
here.
you write it down, go back to the other thing.
This one?
No, the slide projector. Now that she knows what the height of the tide is, there's space in the journal in the top right. I bet if you go back to look
Maybe
at it.
what she'll do is she'll write down the proper
Correct.
changes.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
So go do that.
Ah, sorry. Bloop. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now we know what the tide is. So that's what the tuning is for, because they do have to convert. All right, we'll go all the way back. But if we had written it down, maybe... I mean, it would have taken me a long time to write them all down. Oh, actually, one of them is over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if I'd written them all down, we could have solved the puzzle on the spot. But then I suppose it would have taken some time to transcribe them all.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
I like that, though. How the organ has to be tuned with the water level, because it reminds me of that xylophone that I'd made with recycled materials, where the water level inside the glasses determined the pitch that was produced. Oh, wrong one. This was the doctor's. Yeah, I need to go back in here. So what do you think?
I'm falling asleep.
Oh. Okay. So we
I
need...
think this is the right one.
Is this? Yeah, it is. Did she transcribe it or no?
Huh.
Looks like I might have
Go
to...
back and forth a little bit. See
Or
if
maybe
she-
I have to look up.
There you go.
There's the drawing. Okay, so that means, well, I'm still going to write at least this part down. So what we want is this goes to this, and we do want that first note. So I'm going to write down this arrow symbol. The next one in this is this. So 4 goes to 1. Okay. And then the last one was this. So this goes to 2. 1, 2. So I'm assuming that these are the ones that have to be open. So we'll go see about that.
No.
Otherwise, we close everything
Damn
else and then we open them the opposite way.
YouTube broke again or something.
Really?
Yeah. That video I put out apparently had no commentary somehow.
What?
I don't know. I just looked down and everybody's like, no commentary, and I'm like, oh gosh.
Oh, did you not render it properly, or did it just not actually
Heck if I know.
take it into account?
Sometimes.
Did you private it at the very least?
Yeah, I set it to private. Sometimes when I like hit render or something like that, I will like press a button and it'll just like by total accident it'll just like turn off all commentary. And it is just not fun. So that should be open.
Yep, this one should be open. Oh, all right, we need the 1 open as well. I think the 1 was in here.
Unless you're supposed to play 3 notes.
This is the tuning, though. This one stays closed.
Oh yeah, this should be fine.
This one stays closed. No, did this have one? Yeah. This is the one that has to be open. And then I think I should go around the other side just to make sure. Yeah, this one has to be closed. Anything? What is back here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Did I go down this one? I don't think so yet. Okay, that one has to be closed. And this was what was broken. Oh, look at that. What's down there? A weird hole. Huh. I do not know what that is. Interesting. Okay, I think I have all of them cracked. Oh, look at that. So this is showing what we need.
Yeah, so that should be good.
Wait. What's wrong with the Iker?
It's showing which ones are blocked and which ones are open.
Oh, okay, that's great. I think we have the 3 that we need because we needed the...
Go back and double check the moon phase thing behind you.
Sure.
You might have to set that.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to set it to the new moon.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, that's really cool. All right.
Holy Mike! What kind of magic is this?
Seaside Serenade. That didn't open though. Maybe we have to punch something over on this side.
Yep. Maybe you commune with the giant sea creature.
Don't like the sound of that. Yeah, wow, look at that ship. Ships are so impressive. Ever been on a battleship or something?
Yeah. Numerous. They're impressive. They always felt very claustrophobic for me for obvious reasons.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, this I think is what we need. Whoop! Oh. It's an elevator of some sort. Oh, is this how we play the notes, perhaps? A sealed envelope.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite, and we almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Norah. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
Interesting. These don't seem to correlate with the musical notes, though.
Try pressing one of them.
Wow. Let's see what the next one does.
Oh, look! It lifted up a rock.
Yep.
Yeah, they're sprouting up.
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
Oh, it looks
Is
like
it now just flowing out Iker?
I think this is disconcerting. And I thought that there would actually be a rhyme or reason to those notes rather than
I'm not
just
sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
no, it's because you're part fish person.
Because you are a fish. Go bathe in the goo.
So I was hoping it was going to be the song, but because we only had 3 notes for the song.
Yeah. No, it was just press each button for each key, I guess.
Ooh.
That doesn't seem healthy.
Mm-hmm. It's glowing green though.
So maybe it's Super Iker. Who knows?
Here we go. The Vanishing of the Lady Shannon. That's pretty. Really like the moss on that.
Whew, that was quite a hike.
Chapter 4. Quite a show.
Alright. Well, you want to cut us off here
Sure.
before we get further into anything?
Yeah, well this is going to be a pretty area where it seems like there's finally sunlight
Yeah.
between the clouds and there's the rain and I suppose little fireflies
Yeah.
and such, but I wonder what she'll find when she reaches the summit. But already the music is just really elevating everything.
Yeah, it's a little bit more triumphant for effectively a kind of cursed island.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll just have to see what's awaiting Norah in the distance.